Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and right now we are inside of another installment of Sweet Dreams. Okay, now y'all know this is very laid back. A lot of the footage in this video is not sped up. Y'all know normally I'm turned up. My music is super upbeat and everything like that. But these videos are very laid back, and this is to help you relax and get some sleep. And today we are making a strawberry lemonade cake, and I'm using a Duncan Hines perfectly moist cake. Normally I do it from scratch, but today I wanted to, take a little bit of work off of myself and do it with the box. But y'all know I gotta add my own things. I don't do it all the way, the way the rules say. So let's get it. Now first, we're gonna go ahead and put the cake mix in the bowl. Now, after we dump the cake mix inside of the bowl, we're gonna add in some milk. And I'm using almond milk. Oat milk works great in this, cashew milk, we've completely stopped using cow milk in this household. The only thing, but I still do cheese, sour cream, I don't know, I think it's just something about actual milk that just does not agree or work very well with my stomach, so I don't force things on myself or into my diet that I know gives me an adverse effect with my body. And so now, excuse me, we're taking these beautiful brown cage-free eggs that I started using, and I really like these eggs. Look how rich that yolk is, and you can tell a lot about a person the way that they crack an egg. You know what I'm saying? I don't just willy-nilly smash and all this stuff. That's a lot. That's a lot of probably tension and stress issue that goes into that. All I do is just grab the egg very firmly and securely, tap it maybe once or twice, and then, put the egg inside the bowl. That keeps it from a lot of shells getting in there, then you digging all and ain't nobody got time for none of that, okay? This is relaxation station, you feel me? So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to stir this cake batter. And you don't wanna go beating all at it. We're gonna add in 100% grapeseed oil, which I love grapeseed oil. Now y'all know I use butter in my baking and in my cooking as well. But I wanted a nice, light, fluffy texture. So I'm going with this 100% grapeseed oil. And now I'm adding in my last ingredient, the one that I'm adding in, and that is a dollop of daisy, right? So I'm putting in the sour cream, and the sour cream does not change the flavor of the cake. It really doesn't. What that does is, excuse me, what the sour cream does is that it adds a leavening to the cake. It adds moisture and it adds leavening. Y'all listen to the way my whisk sound in the bowl. That is so relaxing. So now we're just stirring it, and you see I'm lightly incorporating the ingredients together. You don't beat cake mix. When you beat on the cake mix, it makes it tough. It toughens the texture of the cake. You don't want to do that. When you're adding things into your cake batter, you want to make sure that you're, incorporating them nicely. And now we have these beautiful brown pans, and the way that I brown them, I use the grapeseed oil spray and flour. And now we're going to put the cake batter inside of the cake pan. And like I said, this is all about just decompressing, relieving that stress, you know what I'm saying? And one of the things, excuse me, I'm sorry y'all, I keep clearing my throat. I just woke up not that long ago, and I do these either late at night or early in the morning so that you guys get that relaxed, chill vibe. My kids are not up, you know what I'm saying, running around and doing them, you know. So you guys don't have to hear that, because these are relaxing videos, and I just want to yeah, you know what I'm saying, give you guys the most chill environment possible. So excuse me for clearing my throat, you know. So now we're just gonna use that spatula and just, you know, smooth it all out. Just smooth it all out. Yes. Beautiful. And yeah, like I said before, excuse me, like I said before, sometimes things in life, you know what I'm saying, can be potential stressors or things that you might think a little too hard about. So you saw that I tapped those cakes and they went in the oven, of course. Some of them didn't come out all the way I wanted them to, because I baked 4 of these cakes. It's a 4-layer cake. And so one of the things you have to learn is that sometimes there's going to be hiccups and different things that happen along your journey, but you don't quit. You don't bail out on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You keep going and you keep moving forward. You realize places where you don't ever want to return, as far as mentally, or, you know what I'm saying, places that you just don't want to be, or you realize different energies that you just can't welcome into your personal spaces, and you break certain habits and you move forward with your life. You know what I'm saying? But you don't quit. You get what I'm saying? You don't quit. Period. So now I have all of these strawberries, and I post them in my food processor. I got my new Ninja, remember I told y'all. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, you saw the video that I was telling you about. But I have my Ninja, and I added seedless strawberry jam, because the fresh strawberries already have seeds. And so then that created the layer for the strawberry lemonade cake. So there's 2 layers that I use the strawberries. Y'all, I wish y'all could hear the nature outside my door. Like, it sounds so beautiful and peaceful. Oh my God, I loved it. Every morning I wake up, I get to hear that. And so now here's the second layer, and we're gonna use frosting. Lemon frosting, because like I said, this is a strawberry lemonade cake. And y'all, after putting the strawberry jam mixture on the cake, I realized something. This is why on How to Cake It or other baking shows, this is why they put that outer ring of frosting around the fruit filling, right? Because as you can see, it starts to like kind of coming all out on the sides and stuff, child. Look at that. And again, like I said, there's gonna be certain hiccups. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you just don't know, you know, and you make a mistake. But you don't turn that into a moment of, oh God, it's over. You just gotta keep trying, see where it goes, see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there have been plenty of things in my life where it was like, you know what, I don't know. You know, maybe this is just, and you know what I'm saying? But if I would have raged quit, if I would have just said, you know what, I can't do this, fuck this thing, I messed up, and this was supposed to be for a video, and now I can't even, you know what I'm saying, dash it all away, right? If I was to do that, then I we're gonna got to eat a really delicious cake later on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all gonna see. Because this cake really wound up cleaning up very nicely. And I was very happy with that. You know, never despise small beginnings, child. Never despise small beginnings. You never know where it'll end up. So like I said, right now I'm putting the crumb coat, because I told y'all I've been watching How to Cake It. Yeah. Shouts out. But so I'm putting the crumb coat on there to seal in the edges and to make sure that there's no crumbs, which is going to make a beautiful surface. And as you see, the strawberry jam, the fresh strawberries that, you know, kind of seeped out, begins to blend into the aesthetic of the actual cake. See, there was no reason for me to give up on this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't give up on myself. I look at these things as metaphors for life sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You can find a lesson in anything. You can find a blessing too. Now look at that, she cleaned up nice. Ooh. Child, stop playing with me. So I put my cake in the blast chiller, y'all. In the blast chiller, okay? Which is really actually my deep freezer, aka my deep freezer. So I put the cake in the deep freezer for about 30 minutes, right? And now it's smooth. I'm able to apply that next layer of frosting with no hesitation, no problems. See, this is why I listen. I've always been the type of person, I don't think that I'm just at a place where I can't learn anything. And I believe that's one of the best things that's working for myself. You want to be able to be in a space where you can learn. You never want to put yourself in a space where you feel that I know everything there is to know, and that's that. And you can't, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's certain things, now I will say certain things that I feel like people just can't tell me shit on. You got to be able to know yourself too in certain ways. But I always leave room for improvement and advancement in my life and in my personal way of doing things, you know what I'm saying? So when I look at different artists and stuff, I don't get, like, and it's sad, you got some people, they look at other people doing great things and they get jealous, and then they allow these different things to play tricks on their mind, and then they allow everybody else to tell them about themselves and about other people that they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So they allow these things and then they make those things come true. Sometimes you can manifest negativity in your life too. That's some real shit. So, but we're all about manifesting positivity, learning new things, and understanding that when we see somebody doing something better than what we feel we're doing, first of all, don't compare yourself, first of all. It's okay to be in your own lane. I am my only competition. Everybody else is either inspiration or they're my peers. You get what I'm saying? I only compete with me. That's why I win every single time. It's a song I want y'all to listen to. It's called Every Time by Big Crit. This is a song that really helps me. I listen to it every single day because it's the truth. If I compete with me, there's no loss to take. You see what I'm saying? If I compete with me, there's no second place. If I compete with me, there's no loss to take every single time. Because even when you quote unquote, even when you quote unquote lose, you never lose. You learn something. You get what I'm saying? When you've pit yourself as your only competition, and that person that you see in the mirror is who you're trying to become better than, that's when you unlock the best key. That's when you unlock it. That's when you unlock it. You know what I'm saying? Because looking at somebody else and being jealous at what they're doing or this or that, all that comparison does is it robs you of all the things that are special about yourself. It literally takes who you are and tells you that you're not good enough because you're worried about how this person is doing this and that and this and that, you totally take away from the fact that you are capable, more than capable, of doing what you need to do for yourself. This is why I feed to myself, and this is why I tell people, you are enough. You have no reason to allow envy, jealousy, projection, all these negative, low vibrational emotions and feelings to put you in a place to where you want to destroy another person because you don't want to come to grips or come to terms with the fact that you feel intimidated by that person, or you feel personally like that person is better than you or something. You know what I'm saying? This is why I always say I don't have enemies. Or I'll say this, I'm not anybody's enemy. People become an enemy to me. They feel some type of way about me. I'm moving through my life. I'm competing against myself. When you see me happy about something, it's because it's something that I actually conquered myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm mastering me. It's always been me versus me. You get what I'm saying? It's always been me versus me. Me learning new skills. Me honing the skills that I have. Me battling old habits like quitting smoking cigarettes and quitting smoking weed. Now don't get me wrong, like I said, I'm still 420 friendly, you feel me? And I heard that they will be voting to approve and to legalize recreational marijuana, and I think that's amazing. I think that's great. Y'all, shoot, it'll be a whole new series on this. Let them do that. I will show you guys how to use marijuana as a medicinal, as a medicine. I'm gonna show y'all my eddies, how I make different edibles, and how you can, edibles don't always have to just be sweet. You feel me? Come on now, we'll have some fun. But anyways, like I said, it's just, you want to be able to look at yourself and see whatever it is that you're doing. Because I didn't see marijuana as a bad habit, but smoking it is. I don't like ingesting smoke into my lungs because I sing, and I'm so glad that God did not take my voice. We have these gifts and we use them, and if we abuse them, they can be taken away. I've seen people used to be able to sing, have all type of beautiful voices, just couldn't put the cigarettes down, and now they don't sound the way they used to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put myself in a place where that happened to me. I sing every day. I put in my 10,000 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that is a joy to me, and I love to do it. You know what I mean? But yes, I want you guys right now, while we're putting together the decorations for this cake, and as you saw, I sprinkled some pink castor sugar and some gold shimmer sugar, y'all. That's my little signature, these gold stars. I love the edible gold star glitter, and I'm gonna put some of those on there to, all the ways, that's my thing. That's like a signature for me, the gold stars. I love just how pretty they are, and it's just really, I don't know, it's just real therapeutic and just cool and laid back to sprinkle them all over. You know what I'm saying? I just like the feeling of, placing them and how pretty they look. It's like a signature. That's my signature, the little gold stars for my desserts. But yeah, right now I want you guys to, and what I'm doing right now is I'm just placing a little bit of jam, strawberry jam on the tips of the strawberries, because I want those gold stars to stick out. I want them to stick to the strawberries, you know what I'm saying? So I took my toothpick and I was like, you know what? Well, not my toothpick. I took a toothpick, child. I would not do nothing like that. That's unsanitary. But I have my little utility drawer right next to me where I'm standing, so I grabbed a toothpick. And then I took the strawberry jam and just placed it. I didn't want to douse them in like a strawberry jelly. I just wanted to, have the tops look really nice and beautiful and shiny and place it, just place my stars. And this, like I said, is so relaxing to me. I love doing this type of stuff. I want you guys to take a little time with me to let's do some breathing. We're gonna do a little bit of breathing. We're gonna breathe in all the way into the diaphragm and then breathe out. And now as we're breathing, I want you guys to pay attention to the way the air feels as it brushes against your lips when you exhale. I want you to pay attention to the clarity that you feel as you breathe in and the release of breathing out. All right, y'all ready? Ready? Let's go. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yes, those cleansing breaths just feel so good. And as you learn how to, take the time to get into a meditative state, you don't have to always be like in one place. Like I said, you can meditate as you move around. I saw that as a tip on Twitter. You can move around with your breathing, or you could just find a nice quiet space. But at any point in time when you need to feel grounded, sometimes this really works with anxiety, because I know that, anxiety is a real thing. But the deep breathing and controlling the breath is very important in just keeping yourself grounded and ushering in a place of having a calm and a clear mind, to where you can make good decisions and you're not working from a place of just flat out emotion, just raw emotion, because sometimes your emotions can lie to you. And when you hoard emotions, that's unhealthy as well. Emotions, you have to let them flow through you. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, because it's valid to have your feelings. It's okay to have your feelings, but you need to actually get to a place to where you can say, is this feeling or is this emotion an actual indicator of what is real, or is it an indicator of what the mind or what you think? Because sometimes anxiety can make shit seem way worse, and you can mess yourself up and put yourself in an even worse position, and then you can't even go back, because you know what I'm saying? So you want to be able to allow your emotions to flow through you. Do not hoard your emotions. That's not healthy. That's extremely emotionally congestive. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be battling yourself, but there's nothing wrong with, self-competition, but you don't want to battle yourself. You be kind to yourself, because you are your only you. You know what I mean? Excuse me, you are your only you. You have to take care of yourself, love yourself. When you love yourself, you'll be able to give love to other people, because you're not pulling from a place of lack or pulling from a deficit. You're pulling from a place of abundance, because, sometimes, like I said, I go through periods of where it's just me, myself, and I. Beyonce, me, myself, and I, that's all I got in the end. Sometimes you have to get to that place of just a me, myself, and I situation in order to build yourself up, show some love to yourself, some genuine love to yourself, to hash through, to hold yourself accountable, to forgive yourself, to move forward. You know what I'm saying? With your life. Move forward with your life. Don't allow these things to keep you stagnant. Now look at this beautiful ass piece of cake. Now, if I had to quit, if I had to let all that stuff make me frustrated, I would not be turned up this soft, moist, delicious ass piece of cake right now. Do you hear me? These things sometimes can be metaphors for life. You know what I'm saying? What you put into a thing is what you get out. And not all the time, if you make a mistake or if something, doesn't pan out the way you think it will, it doesn't mean that life is over. No one has that kind of power to just completely end your life just because they're not in it. Or, you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to understand that you are the best you that you have, champ. You get what I'm saying? So when you are the best you that you have, when you're showing up for yourself, when you're staying present, when you are being your authentic self, no one can stop you. You become unstoppable. You become unfuckwithable. You get to a place to where even though things may come your way, you're thinking and operating at such a high vibration that is not going to make you become a victim to those circumstances. You get what I'm saying? We become victorious. No one has the power to do anything to me that I don't allow. And that is so incredibly amazing. And I want you guys to understand that you have that same power as well. Do you feel me? You have the power to be able to be you authentically and love every part of it. The quote unquote good, the quote unquote bad, the quote unquote ugly, regardless to what, because it's all beautiful in the end, period. Especially if you allow those things that you think are bad or ugly to fuel you and push you forward to the best places of your life. You get what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is recognizing those issues, having the courage to work on yourself and to become a better person for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And everybody around you gets to reap the benefit of that. And that's amazing. That is amazing. Because you're free. Get you some rest, you hear me? Go ahead. That team no sleep stuff is not the vibe. Listen to your body. Get the proper rest you need. Drink your water. You hear me? Much love from your girl Q. Sweet dreams. Good night.